What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So we have some unfortunate news regarding the WBC World Boxing Council Junior Welterweight Showdown that involves two-time Junior Welterweight World Champion Superstar Boxer Regis Prograis, who has 29 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 24 big wins by way of knockout, 34 years of age, 5'8" with a 67-inch arm reach. As he's negotiating for a fight with undisputed lightweight world champion Superstar Boxer, who is now junior welterweight title contender, Devin "The Dream" Haney, who has 30 wins, no losses, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. With that said, Devin Haney is the undisputed lightweight champion that's moving up to 140, the junior welterweight champion, looking and seeking out the junior welterweight title, okay? And they have been negotiating Regis Prograis and Devin Haney. There was some snags that was hit. Devin Haney had a case that he had to resolve, a legal case he had to resolve. They're trying to get the venue and the dates. And Regis Prograis is now being very, very antsy about making this fight happen, right? Regis Prograis seems to have a lot of anxiety with making this fight happen. Good, bad, or indifferent, right? He's very anxious with making this fight happen. And the things he's saying is simply not making sense and not adding up. As now Regis Prograis is stating that if he don't fight Devin Haney next, then he's going to fight 4-division world champion Superstar Boxer Adrian "The Problem" Broner. Now, I don't have a problem with Regis Prograis fighting Adrian Broner. Actually, I'm a big fan of Adrian Broner, and that's my guy. I love Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner is 35 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 24 big wins by way of knockout. He's 34 years of age, 5'6.5" with a 69-inch arm reach. So Regis Prograis, Adrian Broner made his ring return June of this year, and he beat Bill Hutchinson. Prior to that, he hadn't fought for 2 years, which was February 2021 when he beat Giovanni Santiago, unanimous decision. And prior to that, he hadn't fought in 2 years when he lost to Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao, which was January of 2019. So in a 6-year span, Adrian Broner has fought 2 times. 3 times, including the Manny Pacquiao fight. I have no problem with Regis Prograis fighting Adrian Broner. The problem I have is the timelines that Regis Prograis is stating. He's eager to make the fight happen with Devin Haney ASAP. He's not willing to change the dates. He's not willing to move, and he's not being flexible. But then he says this, what don't make sense. Now, he and Devin Haney were scheduled to fight October 28th. But they ran into a major hurdle, which is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom CEO and promoter, and DAZN didn't take into account that undefeated, 2-time former unified heavyweight world champion, British superstar boxer Tyson the Gypsy King Fury is going to fight a mega crossover sport showdown against heavyweight mixed martial artist in Francis Ngannou, October 28th. So you're going to get those 2 crossover major fan bases that's going to tune in. That's a major fight that they don't want to compete with. And because Devin Haney had this case, they couldn't secure a venue and a date. And now that the case was dismissed, now they want to secure a date and a venue, but they don't want to compete with that fight, as they should not. because this fight between Regis Prograis and Devin Haney is going to be on pay-per-view. So they don't and should not want to compete with a fight of that magnitude, because it's not a regular boxing match. It's actually an event, because you're going to have a major influx of UFC fighters, mixed martial art fight fans, that's going to tune in, and a massive amount of people from boxing that's going to tune in because it's an event. Okay, the second highest, biggest fight in boxing history involves Floyd Mayweather and again a UFC mixed martial artist in Conor McGregor. That crossover sport draws a lot of intrigue. Although the boxer is favored majority of the time, it just draws a lot of attention. So they don't want to compete with that date. So they're going to have to change the date. Now, Regis Prograis says this, which makes no sense. Now, initially, he stated he was not willing to move off Devin Haney's negotiated date. I'm not changing the date. We agreed to this date. If we don't fight on this date, I'm not fighting. Now he says this, quote, if the Haney fight doesn't happen next, then I'm going to fight Adrian Broner in November or December in Houston. And after that, big unification fight with Matias or Teofimo Lopez in New York or in Vegas. Well, if you're willing to fight in November and December against Adrian Broner, then why aren't you willing to fight in November and December against Devin Haney? And Devin Haney wants to fight before his birthday in November anyway. Hence the reason why he wanted to fight in October. So if you're willing to go as far as December to fight Adrian Broner, then why aren't you willing to go as far as December to fight Devin Haney? It doesn't make sense. It's starting to come across as if you're really not confident or eager to fight Devin Haney. Plain and simple. That's just what it boils down to. If you're willing, now you're willing to wait all the way to, if that's the case, if you're going to wait, then wait for Devin Haney. If you're not going to wait, then why are you waiting for Adrian Broner? Adrian Broner already fought, so why aren't you fighting Adrian Broner in September, in October? It doesn't make sense to pressure Devin Haney to make the fight happen as soon as possible. But if you don't fight Devin Haney, you're willing to wait till the end of the year? That just doesn't make sense. And fans are going to start to bite and say, Regis Prograis really doesn't want this fight with Devin Haney. He must see something in the style matchup that he doesn't like. Because even then, you say you're going to fight Adrian Broner, you win, you're still not mentioning fighting Devin Haney afterwards. Although I understand the whole notion of fighting another world champion unification bout. I get it. But it just doesn't make sense why he's so eager to step away from this Devin Haney fight. I mean, every time he mentions the Devin Haney fight, he's saying, if it don't happen now, I'm walking away. Why are you so quick to be ready to walk away from it instead of negotiating and making it happen? I don't understand why is Regis Prograis not eager to just make the fight happen. So, again, I'm not opposed to Regis Prograis fighting Adrian Broner. I like the fight. I'm not opposed to Regis Prograis fighting Matias or Teofimo Lopez in unification bout. I love those fights. Period. However it unfolds. Those are all good fights to me. The bigger fight is obviously Regis versus Devin Haney at this point. But Adrian Broner is not far behind. And Teofimo Lopez is on the same level. Matias fight, not so big. It's amazing, too, at the same token, he said he wasn't willing to fight Rolly Romero either. Had no interest in fighting Rolly, who's a champion. But you ready to fight Matias. I'm confused. The sport of boxing is very confusing. Extremely confusing. I'm sure they'll find a way to get it done. It's going to be difficult to make all those other fights, seeing as though Teofimo is with Top Rank. Adrian is with Don King. Who knows? Let's see how it unfolds and plays out. Hopefully we get this fight done the first week in November, the very next Saturday after October 28th, period. I know November 11th, November 4th have been secured by PBC, Premier Boxing Champion, so there's going to be fights on those dates. Maybe that's the scheduling that they're trying to avoid. PBC has secured a date November 4th, November 11th, December 9th, and December 30th. So maybe they're trying to maneuver and avoid competing with mega fights because those are slated to be pay-per-view fights. So let's see how it unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.